Wow, it's been a minute. Cannot be created. Why? Try again. Why did I say that? One of your connections unstable. Let me see your phone, babe, to see if we actually live in real life. Where'd you go? Can you open up the stream and see if we live for real? Because it gave some weird message. What's up, y'all? It's like weird because the camera's up here. How are y'all doing?
What's going on?
If you're in the room, unlike like on TikTok, I know who's in the room, but on YouTube you don't. If you're in the room, say hey. Like, just don't be worried about it. Just say hey. See if it's actually live. Hey, thank you for the hearts. But I would love to know who you are. Y'all, first of all, let's do our little intro. Remember our little intro we used to do? Mm-hmm. We used to be so hyped. We used to be like 1, 2, 3. Ad. We're checking the stream, y'all. Like if you're here, let me know if you can hear us. Say hey. Are we dark? Like, is the lighting? This is so. See, like it's all on my face right here. What's taking so long? Oh yeah, we there. We on there. Oh yeah, we there.
We used to be like, we live, y'all.
We live, y'all. We just wanted to like check in and say hey.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a long time, y'all.
We literally just put our daughter to sleep. And we said yesterday that we were going to go live. Mm-hmm. And just check in, see how y'all doing. Y'all can see our face. We still exist. Mm-hmm. We're still
here.
We're still here.
Still doing our thing.
Yes, even though we haven't been posting that we're doing our thing, but we are doing our thing. Mm-hmm. Life is lifing. Yeah. A lot has changed in our lives since we started this channel. Mm-hmm. And we're excited to be here with y'all. So say hey. We still live in Dallas, right?
I think so. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, we still live in Dallas.
Yeah, we still live in Dallas. And hey, Keisha. Well, hey there. Exactly. I love the well. The well part is blaring. Yes, it has been a minute. Yeah, we still live in Dallas. Why is my wig? You can see my wig. This is so... Move my wig, Chris. Y'all. Yes, move that out the way. Just real slick. How's the princess? Okay. Micah is doing so good. Like after she goes to sleep, and let us know if you're a parent if you do this. When Micah goes to sleep, we literally talk about her and like look at her pictures and be like, oh my gosh, I just love her so much.
And then we go to a full recap of the day of all the stuff that she did, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm biased, but I feel like she's the most amazing baby in the entire world.
I'm stamping that.
I'm standing on that. And I know you're supposed to think good things of your kids, but we are so blessed. We literally said this to each other, like, how did we get so blessed to have an amazing baby? Like, what did we do that was so amazing that God gave us this amazing child?
I just think it's answered prayers, and that's what we pray for.
Like, and I guess that can attest to like our time with her, like our routine, like our nighttime routine is on lock. Mm-hmm. And one day I'm gonna share our routine with y'all. Like it's literally bath, pajamas, brush your teeth, book, sing a song, and go to sleep.
Milk.
milk,
You got the milk in there.
milk, and then go to sleep. And this child would lay down in her crib, and I'll say good night. She'd be like night, and I close the door and I walk out. But let me tell you, it took a while for us to get to that point. It's not like that happened overnight. There was some training that had to go into place, but I'm glad we're at that place now. We took the time and did and persevered, and it's going good. So Ryan said, "Hey Ryan, what's up, y'all? How's Dallas treating y'all, and how's that baby?"
Oh man, Dallas is just Dallas. You know, it's cool. You know, we moved. Of course, we moved. We're in the Aubrey area now, so we're in Frisco.
Yeah, we I don't know. We left Frisco.
And we're in a house here in Aubrey. So pretty cool.
We do that still. Oh, they still do that. They have a 7th grader.
Oh, the routine?
No, just sitting back talking about like how amazing your child is.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, but we okay, y'all. Yesterday was Chris' birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Chris.
Yeah, okay. I appreciate it, y'all.
Say it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna force you to say it.
You don't have to.
But say it. No, I'm just kidding. But yesterday was Chris' birthday, and that was in a long time our first time going out without our daughter. And my mom watched her, and we just was like, we at first was like, should we take her with us?
We was contemplating it.
Yeah, and then hey, see, you got a birthday. Ryan said happy birthday.
I appreciate it, Ryan.
And we went out and we went to Legacy West in Dallas. Well, that's Plano.
Plano.
And we went to a restaurant called Haywire, y'all. The food is
it's one of my favorite spots.
Good.
It crept up over the years. One of my favorite restaurants here in Dallas. I like the atmosphere is cool.
Yeah.
And it's like one place I just like here. Like one place I like to eat. So
the food is so good. We talked before the food came out, but when that food was in front of us, we didn't have too much to say to each other because we was eating that food and it was so good. But so yeah, we went there last night, but we haven't been out the house too much just because we are in just
we're in baby mode, but too man, I've been down with like a knee injury for the past like almost 3 months. I'm just not really getting over knee surgery, so it's been one thing after another. It's been in the crib, really, man.
Yeah, and y'all, it's so hot.
It is hot. It's hot.
Where y'all live at? Do y'all live here? Let us know, because if you live here, then we can talk about just how hot it is.
I know I had a Facebook friend who stayed out here in Dallas. She actually from Milwaukee too, but she was talking about how it's so hot, and I just told her, when you step out, you gotta leave out in the evening time. That's what we do. We leave out in the evening, and if we going anywhere really, and try to enjoy that. But during that 12 o'clock, anything after 12 o'clock, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. And we said this in one of our old Moving to Dallas videos that I feel like the real heat of Dallas hit around 2-3 o'clock. That's when it becomes just like scorching.
Yeah.
Anything between noon and like 4.
Yeah.
It's like, why are you outside?
Yeah.
Don't be outside. Just go home. Just stay inside. And that's when it like hits for real. Yeah. But it's going good. I don't know if we see Dallas as our forever place, but we do love it for right now. It says me and my fam used to live in DFW, but we're in Cincinnati. It's Cincinnati now, and we were in the heat dome, but it felt like Texas. So y'all moved to Cincinnati, Ohio. How's that?
I mean, I'm quite sure it's like similar to the mill. I'm pretty sure it is.
You think so?
Midwest cities.
Yeah, Midwest. I would move back to the Midwest.
I would too.
I don't know where though.
I would too.
I don't know if I would move back to Milwaukee, But
Milwaukee's too familiar. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I would if I had to. Probably like in Ohio somewhere like that.
yeah,
If
it
I
would
was to
have to
choose.
be a good reason. Like work moved us there or
Mm-hmm.
family moved us back.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't like the winters. I don't know if I
Yeah,
can deal with the
yeah,
snow and stuff like that.
yeah. It's one of those things. You know, our last winter in Milwaukee was just brutal, and I was like, "This is it. We done. Like
Yeah.
we gotta." Because it's like you wake up so early in the morning, you gotta ply yourself out of a parking spot wherever you at or your driveway, whatever, only to be plowed right back in
Hmm.
by the
But
trucks and
city.
everything. So it's just it's an ongoing battle.
Yeah. And I don't we ain't gonna get
It's a
into
whole
that.
lot. It's a lot to
We
unpack
gonna
with
get
that.
into that. But it's just I will move back to a Midwest city that's more not so north like Wisconsin is.
Mm-hmm.
Like a more like close to the southern border. What would that be?
Yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, I'm not doing it. I'm not. No disrespect. I ain't doing it. Kansas City, nothing like that. And then
Okay.
nah,
No.
nah.
Mm-mm.
It had to be going toward the east, toward the eastern region. So it had to be like I said, like a Cincinnati, somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Maybe even a Cleveland. If we just talking Midwest cities, but we were checking out places. This is the conversation we always have. It was a place we were checking out videos, and it was just like they was talking about the communities out in the DMV area. So that kind of
Mm.
sparked the interest. If we ever had to move, I'm looking for like a job in UX design now. That's career change and everything. So currently looking for a job in UX, and we're just trying to find a new spot if we were to look to move. So that'll probably be an area we will check out.
Just know living in Dallas is great.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Ryan said he was raised in Cincinnati
Yeah.
and DFW is better. We know DFW is better.
Oh yeah, it's better where
Okay.
we
we
from.
we
Yeah.
know it's better, but we just don't know if this is our like forever home. Like if something moves us out of DFW where we may go kicking and screaming, but we will go if the Lord tells us
Yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will go for sure. Yep. So that's that. But you want to talk more about
My UX.
your career change because that's
Oh,
new
that is new. That is one of the things that's new. We haven't really tapped into that
or
yet.
talked about.
Yeah, so for the last couple of years, I was like, let me go ahead and try to. It was something that sparked my interest, so I wanted to get into tech. So I kept bumping into all these people who working detailing cars for and all this stuff. And that's what they do for a living. I'm in tech. I'm in tech. I do this. I do that. So I'm like, man. So what is it gonna take for me to get into tech? And I was just looking up some things. So this is around 2020, 2021. No, maybe 2022.
Yeah.
And then I made the decision in 23 that I was going to go get my degree for user experience. So that's what I've been doing for the last couple of years, and I'm at the finish line now.
Mhm.
Um,
So
I just,
proud of you.
to even be going back to school in my 30s was crazy, but I
Yeah.
did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it and just got like a semester left and just
Mhm.
knocking it out. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's like I said, just looking for a job and looking for a job in that area. And still running the business, still working and doing everything I got to do.
Hmm.
But yeah, just want to do a career change.
Yeah. Yeah. That's I commend Chris because most people will not decide to do a career change
Mm-hmm.
in their mid 30s. They'll say, well, this is where I'm at right now. This is what I'm doing. It's kind of, I'm not about to switch it up because this is comfortable. Um, but he did. He
Yeah,
realized like this could be a better opportunity for our family,
yeah,
and he went for it. So
yeah.
he's been going to school
Mm-hmm.
and working all this, like doing a lot. He's been
Yeah.
doing a lot,
And
y'all.
that's one of the reasons y'all haven't seen me a lot. It's like I'm I literally would get up for work 1:32 in the morning, go to work, get off. detail a couple cars, get done with that, hit school. I gotta be in class by 6 p.m. Get done with class at maybe 9:30, 10 o'clock, somewhere in that time frame. Making it home, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta redo it again, and that's 5 days a week. So it's just been really busy on my end, and with this knee injury I just had, I just been finally getting a little bit of time to get some rest. So I even did a summer course. I did like full-time summer course this past. So this last couple of weeks is just I've actually been getting some rest. It's a good thing.
Okay, would you believe this? Ryan said, "Congratulations on finishing school. I'm back in school for tech as well."
Shout out to you, Ryan.
What?
Yeah, that's dope.
That's dope.
It's just like you see the trend. You don't want to be like following trends, but you see the direction that the world is shifting into.
Yeah.
And with me, I come from working construction, back home in Milwaukee, and moving down here. So it's like you try to do the construction thing out here, but it's like the pay is not as good as it was back home, and you're trying to figure out your next move. So that's why I started the business. And it just was like everything that I went through in this transition led me to where I'm at now. And it's just the way, especially out here in Dallas, it's just so many people working in that space, in that tech space.
Yeah.
It's just like you gotta get on board.
You gotta pivot.
And I hate to bring up, culture and everything like that, but it's just like with us, it's like blacks, us African Americans, we got left behind in the tech wave in the early 90s. So it's like we really gotta hop on it now.
So it's because it's a new wave with like AI and stuff like that. Like if we don't hop on this new way of doing things now, like we gonna get left behind again. And when I say left behind, what we're talking, because we talk about this all the time. We talking about like when we start coding and even like designing, like cybersecurity, all that stuff. When the internet first started popping off, we were younger, but we could have easily went that route into technology.
Nobody was telling us.
It was like, you be a nurse. You need to be, at least in Milwaukee, it was like, you do nurse, construction.
You work for the city,
you
firefighter, cops.
Yeah, it was like real, it was blue collar.
Blue collar.
It was very blue collar. And I think that's just the environment that we just grew up in. Yeah, we just grew up in that environment. No one said, oh, you like designing your MySpace page? You coding, right? Like nobody told me I was coding. And I was good at it.
Coding. You remember Black Planet? Black Planet, you get the code. Where did we even get the codes from?
I don't remember doing that. I remember Black Planet, and I feel like Black Planet was already like, you just download your designs. But MySpace, you had to code your designs.
You have to code in Black Planet too.
And you did?
Yeah. It was like something you had to put in, a link or whatever, and then it'd show you how to do certain things. It was crazy.
It was crazy, but y'all, guess what? We figured it out.
Yeah.
And no one told us that you can make a whole career out of that.
Nope.
Nobody. And if they did, I bet you we all would be like, oh, I can do this for websites and stuff. We would be maybe, I ain't gonna say a lot further along, but we would just be doing something different. Just know that.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past couple of years.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it was. CSS for Black Planet. Yep.
Yes. So I just vividly, I remember Black Planet. I really do. But I specifically remember my MySpace page. It was Chris Brown on there, and I had Chris Brown running on there. I had banners. I had like confetti coming down. Like it was cold. I was so proud of my coding skills. Yeah. But
so that's where we at today, man. We just trying to get in tech space. Melissa's marketing manager, so she does like content creation, things like that. Am I getting that right?
You almost.
I'm always off a little bit.
Right. My job,
like multiple things.
My job is not hard to explain.
Yeah.
But it's more of like the title, and I'm not into titles or anything, but the title is digital marketing. I mean, not just, see, I'm saying it to you. Digital content manager. So any digital content that goes out from the company, like I have to make sure I check off on it, or I'm creating the content. So I'm over their social media. I'm over, their master classes and stuff like that, and the content that goes out on YouTube. I'm managing that or creating that content. So that's what I do. But that's a new change too from the last time we spoke here on this channel, because I was out in schools teaching and doing public speaking. So I'm no longer doing that. And I'm now at home working, doing digital content for the company, which is such a big blessing because that means I get to stay home with our daughter, Micah, and be with her day in and day out, and teach her and nurture her and all the things that needs to be done. So, so it's just a blessing. It's actually a right on time job because I told the company, hey, I got to get off this road once I get pregnant. I got to get off the road. I cannot be going from Houston to Austin to all these places talking to the students, which I love doing. But at some point, I got to get off the road because I need to be still so that I can prepare for.
Melissa being on the road was kind of a crazy experience out here too, because they was low key about to send Melissa to Sundown Town out here. They was about to send her to Vidor, Texas.
I told them not to,
and I happened because she told me where she was going. I was like, that name sounds familiar.
Have y'all heard of Vidor, Texas?
I heard of Vidor, Texas. Tap in, if y'all did, but yeah, I heard that name somewhere, so I look it up. All these different articles pop up. I'm like, nah. So I call Melissa to tell her, she tell her her bosses or whoever at the time, and they checked into it. And it was like, oh, okay, send somebody else out there.
Then don't send me.
She ain't going out there.
I ain't going out there because I would travel by myself, and I ain't.
Like, nah.
Send somebody else because I ain't going. Yeah. That job, that position, I loved doing that job, but there were cons to it, and one of them will be traveling to small Texas towns. Shoot, he used to work. He have to go to Beaumont for work. Oh man, so he knows all about that area.
Yeah. So I was like, nah, I heard the name before.
Yeah, like, Ryan, look it up. Look it up, it's, and you gonna be
Vidor, 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 Texas.
Yeah, look it up. It's just crazy that there's still towns like that in Texas, but why are we surprised?
I'm not surprised.
Why are we surprised? We in Texas. Dallas has its level of interesting people, but that town is like it's real bad. Yeah, it's real bad there.
But yeah, man. So I don't know. But yeah, we just this is just what we just been doing. Just been busy, man. Is it a sundown town? Yeah.
Like to this day, right?
Historically, it is sundown town. The people down there probably tell you it's not like that now, but
it's something recently happened with the truck driver.
That wasn't Texas. That was North Carolina.
No, not the one you sent me today. With the truck driver a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, that was the guy from Chicago went down by that way somewhere, and yeah, it was a situation.
He basically helped him unload his truck.
Oh, that guy. It was a couple. Yeah. So yeah,
right. That's bad.
Yeah, they had to hurry up. So this guy, they had to hurry up because it was getting dark. Sun getting close to that time. So the guy that was coming out, he was like, "Oh, let me hurry up and help you get it." So this guy at the company unloaded this dude's truck fast. Told him, "Yo, you gotta get out of here." And without a lot of explanation,
he already knew.
But he caught the drift. He just knew what time it was.
Yeah,
and got out of there. So yeah,
right. That's insane.
Whew. That part is the only. I mean, it's everywhere. You can't escape it. But it's like it's anything that would make me leave Texas. It's that. And we got him. We definitely got him in the Midwest for sure. Traveling through Midwest, like Southern and Illinois, all that. But Yeah, but yeah.
Hmm. Mm-mm. Oh yes. Okay, y'all got any questions for us?
Yeah.
We literally just hopped on
We just
here.
hopped on here,
It was
just wanted
like,
to check
let's
in and say what's up to y'all.
let's say what's up. Like, let's show our face. Let people know we still kicking it.
Mm-hmm.
How did y'all find our channel? I'm always so curious about this because YouTube analytics, they don't tell us like what video people subscribe and stuff. Um, Abilene, yeah. Okay.
Abilene is like that too.
Hey
Hey,
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Me and my wife slipped up and went to Chick-fil-A. Wait, how you get to? You lived in DFW and you went all the way to Abilene. Abilene is not close. I actually got stranded in Abilene. Remember the plane got detoured?
I was actually about to drive out there. It's the middle of the night.
Yeah, I said, don't do that. Don't do that.
But it was crazy because I'm on the road and I'm trying to get there, and it's just like this big, thick layer of fog had hit. And
yeah,
nobody could see the road. Like cars just pulled over. It was that bad.
Yeah,
so,
that's why the plane got detoured because I was coming from Corpus Christi for work, and I was on my way home, and it was just taking a long time to land. I'm like, yo, what's going on? They weren't saying nothing, and then all of a sudden it's like we're detouring to Abilene, Texas, because we're gonna run out of fuel if we don't, because we can't land. The fog was too thick to land in Dallas, so I had to spend a night in Abilene's airport and fly home in the morning. But Chris was trying to come rescue me, which I appreciate you trying to do that. But I told him, stay where you at because it's too dangerous. And I've driven out there before, and it's some crazy roads. I remember there was a time where I got no service for like 4 miles. It was like blank service, nothing.
See, I never been to Abilene.
4 miles, and I'm like, Lord, I just need to get there. Just get me there. That's all I need. Just get me there.
I've never been to Abilene before.
Seriously.
It's like that.
Yeah, it's just going out there. And I don't know which way my GPS took me, but it took me some crazy back way. Yeah.
But yeah, we don't, we just, like I said, we want to check in and we want to know how did y'all find our page.
Yeah.
A lot of people say the moving to Dallas stuff and the content that we created for that, which is dope. Remember one time me and Melissa was out. We was actually out on a date. This before we had Mikey. And somebody had spotted my work truck. And
my gosh.
The guy was like, hey, it's the Teats. I was like, yo.
It scared me. I was like, who is this that know us?
I like it hit me. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in my work truck.
Yeah.
So of course. But yeah, I'm like, all right, cool. But yeah, that's interesting.
I was thinking, like, what if we did like a meetup, and everybody who like we helped move here, we all got in like one room and we like share stories and like talked, and that would be
that'd be cool.
I always wanted to do something like that, or just like, hey, we here, like meet us for lunch or whatever, and just share your story of how you moved here. And because honestly, every person I talk to that said they moved here, not even just from our videos, like it's always like they felt the Lord calling them to Dallas, or it was like a God thing. Like everything just started going into place and everything just started working out, and I just knew it was supposed to happen. And so I've been wanting to hear those stories.
Yeah, because like I don't want to be that person, but that was like literally our story. Moving here to Dallas.
Yeah.
I mean, we prayed. I mean, of course, Melissa had family down here. I didn't have any family down here. And we came to visit. We was actually dating. And we came to visit in 2016. And I just seen the future. I'm like, man, I would love to have my children out here, go to school districts, whatever. And just prayed on it. And
we prayed and fasted on it.
We did pray and fast.
It was not just, no, Lord, is this what we gonna do? Yeah. No, we was going to town when it came to praying, because that's a big thing.
Yeah, and it just had the feeling like, our time is up in our hometown. The time's just up. We did everything we can do here, and we didn't want to have our home stunt our growth. Our hometown stunt our growth.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Ryan said, I was missing DFW one day. Really? And typed in moving to Dallas on YouTube and stumbled across the channel.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Dang. How long you been away from DFW?
Yeah. So
Because I don't know, I'll be wondering how people find our channel. Yep. So
put out a lot of content over the years.
I think we got like 300 some videos.
Put out a lot of
We
content.
was going crazy.
It was.
It was going crazy, and then it just stopped.
Life just happened, Life just happened. We was trying to conceive. We was working, going to school, doing all kind of stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
It just got real busy.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when we moved here. That's when we moved. We just like missed each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we moved here.
2018.
Yeah, 2018 was a life-changing year for us. We weren't even a year married. Everybody was like, where they going? They leaving already? They just got married.
The funny part was that it was folks that didn't believe. It was like, yeah, all right, yeah. y'all be back, but no, we never.
They didn't believe us.
I'm to visit.
Yeah. Yep, that is very true. Uh-oh. What I just do? Oh, here we go. Okay. So, yeah.
So they moved to DFW in 2016. Moved out in 2016.
Oh, and came back. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all did. Yeah, you definitely, not saying y'all didn't have a plan, but you definitely got to have.
You gotta have a plan.
A real plan.
Like we, it was like
Our
one of us had to find. Our plan was kind of.
It was kind of janky. I ain't gonna lie.
Like one of us got to find a job, right? And so Melissa knew somebody, knew her sister who got her in where she at now, and just say yes. And I was like,
why you just say my job on that? It's okay.
My fault.
It's okay.
I'm talking, but yeah. So she got into there first, and that was like May, June of 2018, right? So from April to the time I got down here, I moved down here with no job. Mm-hmm. I've been trying to find a job when I moved out here. Moved out here from Milwaukee. So I think what was happening on my resume, my address was like phone numbers, Milwaukee area code, address still Milwaukee. So people was like, whatever. It wasn't until I got down here and put an actual Texas address down. That's when the line started, heating up. And I had my options for jobs within 2 weeks of moving down here.
Mm-hmm. But how's the job market now? We need to make a video about this.
See, I know the job market is kind of jacked now with tech space. I'm just, but
we need to talk about this.
Regular snaggle jobs looking like,
because in 2018 is not the same Dallas as 2025.
No,
like things have gone up, prices have gone up, and that's everywhere. But now it's kind of like, yo, y'all really pushing the limit, really pushing the limit. And the job market is not as open as it was back then. Mm-hmm. And I would hate for somebody to watch our video from back then and be like, oh, the job market's amazing. And they get here and be like, the Teats lied.
Right, yeah, see, that's what I was hoping nobody don't write us and be like, y'all lied to us.
Yeah, y'all sold us a dream. And that was never our intention.
We always make sure we say,
do your diligence.
Do your due diligence, and also just pray on your move, because what works out for us probably won't work out for you. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing we had to implement with moving to Dallas.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
So between the buzz, he said we just moved from Dallas to Phoenix in April. We was there for 5 years. Yeah.
Certain things you miss.
But I wasn't a fan of the food, and I get
us either
about fast drivers. So yeah, the thing with Dallas, man, it's a lot of restaurants, but it's just a lot of options. I'm not gonna say every place is good. It's just a lot to choose from. But yeah,
the Haywire place, we like that place.
We like that spot.
But it is so many places that's not good. This is just way mediocre. And people be hyping it up so much.
They do.
And they'd be like, this is amazing. And we'd be like, this is weak.
So what I learned, like, it's the people of Dallas, not to take shots at people who love Dallas, we love y'all. But so, like, with the sports and with just Dallas as a whole, like, they ride it till the wheels fall off. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Especially those Cowboys, they trash.
Oh my God.
Fans. So like this is like a fanned out city. So they gonna root for anything that's Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
So
no matter what.
No matter what.
But, no matter what.
A lot of stuff is overrated.
Yeah, it is overrated.
Yeah. So Brian said so many people have more from between. Yeah, everything did shoot up. Mm-hmm. Yesterday's
it was between
price.
You remember at some point everybody was moving to Atlanta?
Yeah.
Everybody and their auntie was moving to Atlanta. Mm-hmm. And everybody was that we were younger and our parents was like, we ain't leaving. But everybody was moving to Atlanta. And I'm sure Atlanta shot up because of that. And I feel like Dallas was one of the places around 2018, 19, 17 that everybody's moving to. And Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what city of Arizona was it?
It was a lot of people from, it was just different parts of Arizona. I don't know if it was like a specific city everybody was moving to, but a lot of people from Hawaii was moving out there to like Phoenix. I don't know about Scottsdale. Some other places,
I know at least 6 people who moved to Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Arizona was never on our radar. Mm-hmm. Honestly, since I'm starting to feel Dallas is not going to be our forever home, I'm open to Phoenix. Like, between the buzz, like, let us know. Like, is Phoenix?
Is it worth it? Like, how do you like it?
Compare
like out there.
Since you've been in both places, since you've been in Dallas and Phoenix, like, which one do you prefer? Mm-hmm. Take out the food. Okay, we know the food's trash, but like living wise, which one do you like? Which one do you prefer? I've never even been to Arizona.
No, I've never been there.
But I'm looking at the dry heat, the weather.
Which is nice. I actually could do the dry heat. I went to Vegas and it was pleasant. Even though it was hot, it wasn't like this Texas thick layer of humidity that's just on your back. You can't even breathe as soon as you walk out the door.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was just like 100 degrees or 103, whatever it was, just straight.
Yeah.
And you can do
it. It didn't feel like it was like you were in a sauna, like we feel like we're in a sauna here. Yeah, he said it's beautiful there.
I bet it is. It's just like I said, we went to Vegas and just driving and looking at the mountains and everything. That was nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm open. Wherever the Lord want to take us, let's go.
I'm saying to let him lead.
Let's go. Because either way it go, as long as we got each other, like, we gonna be straight. That's how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all. It's been good though. We have a story to tell. Maybe not tonight, but we definitely got a story to tell about. We got a random question. Random question for y'all. Nothing's random. Okay. This whole live stream is random.
This is random.
But everything is okay. Mm-hmm. There is a pastor that moved to Cincinnati from Milwaukee, and his name is Warren Curry. Do y'all know him? Y'all might not, but just that's random.
Nah.
Name dropping.
Do you know what church home he belonged to in Milwaukee?
That name don't sound familiar.
That don't sound, not a Curry. No.
Nope. We
low key Milwaukee. I know a lot of people think it's a small city, but it's really not. It's like the 5th largest city in the Midwest, right? And so I think when I tell people we're from Milwaukee and they might know somebody from out there, they're like, "Oh, you know such like nah." But it kind of is like Black Milwaukee is close like that. Like a lot of people know each other, but it's still like a lot of people there.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
And honestly, it's a lot of schools.
Mm-hmm.
And if you didn't, I didn't cross, I don't know a lot of people from different schools. So if I didn't go to high school, middle school, elementary with you, I probably don't know you. Because I was like in church stuff all the time. So if you weren't in the church or at my school, I probably didn't know you. Because I was kind of raised in a more strict house.
PK.
Yeah, and I couldn't go nowhere. Couldn't go out. Couldn't do all that. Go to the teen clubs and be in traffic and stuff. I couldn't do all that.
I was doing all that.
He was doing all that. That's why I was like, how did our paths cross? Because I would have never met you ever. Because our paths, our lives would have never crossed. Because the church you went to, I was not going to that church.
Yeah.
And the school you went to was on the other side of town.
It was, but it had a lot of us over there at that school, like majority. So
yeah. So,
but man, I just think it was just God's timing,
Yeah,
it's just what it was. It's how it worked out. Mm-hmm. But it's crazy because I knew a lot of people at her school. I knew a lot of people that she hung out with, or might have knew of, or whatever. So. Worked out like that.
Yes, I'm a PK. My dad is no longer pastoring, but I grew up as a preacher's kid. Mm-hmm. So we had our own church. It was passed down to my dad. It was my great grandfather's church. He started the church. It was passed down to him, but he's no longer the pastor.
Was it the first Kojic church?
No,
it wasn't the first. Oh. I'm sure it was the first Kojic church one.
No. We was one of the first, like in the...
I know it was in the 40s from what your grandma told me.
Yeah.
So I know it was back then. There wasn't a lot of black folks in Milwaukee at that time. Well, there's a lot of them moving up, but yeah.
I think, I don't know what the first black church is. First black Kojic church, but I should know that, my Kojic history, but I don't. I don't know the history. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was cool. Right. He said, "Oh, y'all coaching? Yes, Lord." I don't. Okay. Oh my God. I don't.
Man,
we go to a non-denominational church now.
We're not a denomination, yeah.
And it's nothing wrong with Kojic, and I need a good Kojic.
Every once in a while.
You
want to put the suit on,
Yeah. But it's been a while since I have been in that situation. But it's nothing wrong with it. No, I mean, that's how I came to the Lord and how I wanted to learn and grow in Him and stuff like that. So,
and it's crazy because my family was always into the Kojic church, but I was just one of the kids. I'm just going to church. I'm just there. If I was able to sneak out, I probably would have snuck out.
Oh.
As a kid.
Of the church?
Maybe so.
Oh. Yeah. I couldn't sneak out because I was doing stuff in the church. I was singing. So I couldn't just leave. Somebody would know I'm gone. Yeah. We don't, it's a lot of Kojic churches here, but I haven't been to any.
It is. I don't know of any.
Huh? Yeah.
Who got a Kojic church?
Grandma went to a Kojic church at first when she first came here.
Who? Grandma church?
I don't know the church name.
Oh,
but she wanted to stay in Kojic.
Was it all right? So was it up this way or was it?
I think it was south.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it probably is more in the south.
South Dallas.
South Dallas, whatever.
Or southern region of Dallas.
Southern region of Dallas.
Somebody got on our case, y'all, about that in the comments. They tore us to shreds.
They did.
And I'm like, yo, chill. That goes back to Chris' point, where people from Dallas like get so offended when you say anything negative about Dallas.
It wasn't even negative. We just was like,
we actually was apologizing in the video.
Yeah.
I think the video was called "We Were Wrong About."
We made a video that said we were wrong about South Dallas.
Yeah, we made that, and they was like, I don't know. So
because we just lumped up like the Soto and all that with actual South. That like, all right, so Amalgam X, all that pine, and down there by the
State
state
fair.
fair, all that. We lumped all that into like South Dallas, which that's South Dallas, but we lumped DeSoto into that, and it's like
And they don't want to be
they
associated.
don't want to be associated with that. So it was just one of those things, a hiccup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't call myself Kojic. I wouldn't put that label on me, but they did have a positive impact on me growing up. Same here.
Mm-hmm.
Same here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it looked dope as a kid growing up and seeing all the other kids and like they was like choirs and stuff like that. I was just like, it's not really me, not really my thing. But it was just, it was cool seeing that as a kid. Then once I got older, I started leaning more towards my faith and growing my faith, like 2021.
So what caused you? Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't lump it all together.
Yeah,
They'll chew your head off.
That was a mistake.
I was gonna ask you what led you to like start seeking God on your own.
That's a good question, Melissa. It was just growing up in Milwaukee. It was a lot going on. You seen a lot. You call yourself out there running around the street, stuff like that. Friends, um, going in and out of jail, some losing their life, stuff like that. Just typical stuff, right? And you just say that so you grow up around church. You grow up praying. Your mothers pray, grandmothers pray. Everybody's praying in your family, but you don't have that prayer life solid. Growing up, and I didn't have nobody to really disciple me into that. Like my adolescent years, nobody was really discipling me into that. So it wasn't until I was like 21, I was just like, I want more. You know what I'm saying? I want more out of my life. I don't want to be a statistic. I don't want to, and that's when I just started opening my Bible and trying to read scripture and try to learn, study it, asking questions to the people who might knew more about it than what I did. And so around 2021.
And you found the church, your own church.
Yeah, so I found the church because I was still going. I was going to my mother's Kojic church. I was going to our church from 2021, and I mean like 21. I'm sorry, and I didn't find my church home until I was like 20. I want to say 28. Yeah, 27, 28, somewhere in there. And I was going there, and that was still kind of like Kojic base. You know what I mean? It wasn't, but I met Melissa. And I told her a church home. I went to, and she's like, "You go to that church?" And I was like,
my judgmental self.
I was like, yeah, but
terrible.
I was going faithfully.
Nothing was wrong with the church.
When I met Melissa, I was like, I gotta call you back because Wednesday I gotta go to Bible study. This. Like after work, like I was construction. Like get off work, I gotta go home, take a shower, and right back out the door. Bible study, come home. I'm gonna holler at you when I get out. So yeah, yeah, Melissa's like, you going to that church? And and the church did have the stigma about it, and I didn't even know it until I was like,
it was just known in the church world. It had just bad.
It was like just a good spirits in there, man. It was a lot of that. And when you actually are trying to, follow God and trying to get the word, you're not really paying attention to. Like people are trying to, put themselves onto you, but it's like, nah, I'm cool. And then I met Melissa. I was like, nah, I'm cool. I'm not on any of that.
Everybody was like, alarm went off when a single man walked into the church, huh?
It kind of was.
It was like single man at the door.
But I was really just trying to get the word.
Yeah, I know you was there with the right spirit, and then the Lord can move and speak to you even in that atmosphere. But
And Melissa introduced me to non-denomination. I was like, oh wow. It was a little small church. It was a little small church, and it was out in the sticks. It was in the sticks. People didn't really look like us, which is cool. Which is fun. Nothing wrong with that. Um, some of the nicest people I've met in my life was at that church,
Yeah.
and some kind-hearted people. People that we cool with to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's cool though.
Yeah, man. It was a journey. It was definitely a journey. But yeah, that's one of the things I talked to Melissa about. I just said, man, I wish that at 14, I had that discipleship, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to be honest with you, even though I grew up in the church, I never been discipled either.
Mm-hmm.
I think some women try to, but it always like ended tragically.
What?
It would end where trust was broken. Like I couldn't trust them. Because for someone to disciple you, you have to have a relationship with that person, and you have to trust that person. Because not only are they opening a Bible to you, the sacred um, Word of God, but you're also sharing life experiences with them. You're sharing, your insecurities, their ups, your downs, not just the highlights of your life, but the low parts of your life. And that person you should be able to trust. And every time somebody would want to take me, except for one person I still trust to this day. A couple people tried to take me under their wing and like disciple me and stuff, and it never ended well. So
that's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate, and I think that really kind of made me like, yeah, I'm not gonna open myself up to this again. I'm just gonna kind of be more guarded in that. If um but I need the Lord to help me with that. I need the Lord to kind of soften my heart in that area, and I would love to be discipled again and bring a woman into my life, an older woman into my life that I can trust and share those hard times with.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is trust factor. Once that's broken, it's like, man,
it's kind of messed up from there. Yeah. Mr. Teats said, why are you calling us Mr. and Mrs.? Just call us
Chris.
Just call us Chris and Melissa. Said, I'm just here for Jesus. I ain't for the extra stuff. And that church had a reputation for a lot of extra stuff.
It did.
A lot of extra stuff.
All right, so to put it to you like this, it's like the pastor daughter was the older. Like, no, I'm not older. She might have been in her 30s. I don't know how she was, whatever. But it's like the form fitting. It's like certain things. I didn't know this until I met Melissa. Right?
I had to school them.
Melissa was into praise and worship and everything, right? So with this person, they would get on stage and it's like the clothes would be like form fitting. I'm talking
too tight,
like leather skirts, leather. And I was just like, yo, like, but it was just like
showing too many curves.
There's a lot to see.
And they covered up, but they not modest.
Yeah, and I didn't really grasp that until Melissa put me onto that. I was like, oh, okay.
If you going on the platform, the pulpit, whatever you want to call it, you have to dress a certain way. Like that's how I was raised. Like you wear clothes that is not going to be a distraction.
Yeah.
You don't go up there with tight clothes. You don't go up there with stuff that's showing too much cleavage, or like we literally grew up in Kojic. Like you have to wear tights and all this stuff.
But the crazy part about it wasn't the fact that it was like, the clothes was there, but it was the fact of her being how single she was and all this. It was crazy. It was crazy. So, and you see things, but it's just like you really just like focus.
But the single culture in Kojic. Oh, let's talk about that. The single culture. You but you
They
witnessed
seen
you
it.
that you were witnessing
Yeah.
it, because in Kojic, like purity, like saving your virginity is like everything. Like you have to, which is what the Bible tells us to do as well. But is your singleness is like almost a punishment.
For real?
If you're single, like why you not, you've heard
Oh,
it.
I can see
Why you
that.
not
Yeah,
married
yeah, I can
yet?
see that.
Like when you go get married.
I can see
When
that.
you go get married, you ain't married yet. Like you ain't dating nobody. You ain't got no prospects. And it's like, no, like I'm just chilling. Like that's almost, to just be chilling in your singleness is almost like a bad thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I can
that's
see
why
that.
a lot of my peers growing up in the church got married so young, because either they just want to have, you know, adult relations. Okay, I don't know if I can say the three-letter word on YouTube, but they want to have adult relations, so they just get married, so they're not doing it out of sin, or they are feeling so much pressure to be married that they just marry the first thing that's interested in them.
Right. Right.
Because she shouldn't have been flaunting, I'm single, I'm single, I'm single. Okay. Okay.
It's crazy.
Okay. I ain't gonna get too, I'm done with
Crazy
it.
time.
I'm done with it because I got a lot of opinions about
Yeah.
that piece right there.
Yeah, no,
Let's change the
I got
subject.
introduced to non-denomination, and it was cool. It was real cool, real chill atmosphere, and really like stuck on like the word. And I was big on just like receiving the word. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they
solid,
they
solid teaching.
listen. The Bible says the word is refreshing. It changes your mind. It changes your soul. It's alive. The word is alive. It's breathing, and it can speak to you in your life situations. That's why people's like, "Oh, that message was for me," and that message was for the next person, next person, next person. Because that's how beautiful the word of God is. It can speak to every situation, and it can really change your life for real. So that's what you was experiencing. Listen what Ryan said. Ryan said, we attended a church in DFW where the pastor would put a lot of pressure on the single men to get married.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I mean, listen, a lot of times those quick marriages don't even be working out. And I ain't even go sugarcoat it. It don't even be working out sometimes because they just rushing to get married and not really making sure this is the person God has for them.
But I mean, some people say that about us though. I mean, people think that we got married fairly quick. And
you think so?
I think so. I mean, like, all right, so like our generation, not our people, but like the like the people that's in our age group. I was telling folks like, yeah, I'm about to get married. What? You ain't been together for such and such time. Like, when you know, you know, and that's the real thing. Like, when you know, you know. You know, it was certain qualities I prayed for in a woman who that Melissa fit those qualities, and I knew that she would be an amazing mother for our children. I knew that out of the gate. So, you know, you just watch people, and that was one of the things that God did bless me with was the ability to read people, read the room, read people. You know, so you know who's who was what, and I knew that Melissa was a good woman.
Aww. Thank you. That's on the record. I know how to mess up a moment, don't I?
Right. No, it's just one of those things, but yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool. You know, I hate that church can do that sometimes and be doing too much, forcing marriage down people's throat. And marriage is a beautiful thing, but singleness can be a beautiful thing too.
It can be. It can be. A lot of people getting married just for the wedding. You know.
And then you're and like it's so much you can do in your singleness that you can do married as well. But this is like your time to be learning yourself
Mhm.
and learning who you are in Christ
Yeah.
and getting closer to God and experiencing things with by yourself and with yourself. Like one thing I appreciate that Chris and I experience is that we both experience what it is to live on
To
our
live our
own.
own. Yeah, and that was a cool feeling. Like we'll hang out. I said at my place. It's like I'm gonna go home. She go home. Call me when she make it home. That's like a refreshing feeling. Like, oh yeah, I made it home. That was cool. It
Hmm.
was cool because I mean, some people. I mean, Melissa and I told the stories. Some people when you dating, people just want to just crash out at your place, and it's like, nah, that ain't it.
Hmm.
That ain't it at all.
Yeah.
So, nah.
But it was good that we both experienced having our own, living on our own before we moved in after the marriage,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But I just think that experience was needed
Yeah.
and we learned a lot about ourselves living on our own. So, I mean, stuff like that is what singleness can bring that I think should be celebrated more, you know, and talked about more. So, so yeah, y'all got any questions for us? If not, we gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, this is
Um,
cool, man. This is cool. We hopped on here. We were saying we was gonna do this for a while,
yeah,
but we finally did it.
finally did it.
Finally did it.
Finally did it.
I'm proud.
I'm
I'm proud.
proud of us too. We did
Proud of us.
it. Yeah. All right, y'all. We are gonna wrap this up. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be back with our videos soon. I'm not going to give a date. I'm not going to say when,
Nope.
but just make sure you're subscribed. Make sure your notification bell is on, so when we upload, you can check us out. Anything else you want to say, babe?
That's all I got.
That's all you got. Okay. Yes. Have a good night, Ryan. Stay blessed, of course, and everybody have a good night. Good night, y'all. Bye.